If you clicked on this video, I'm sure you're thinking to yourself, I wonder if my 2021 iPad Pro can handle my editing process. Stick around to the end and I will give you all the ins and outs of somebody who actually edits all their videos on this iPad. So I've had this iPad for about a week or two now, going on 2 weeks, and I've edited about maybe 4 videos on it so far. 2 of them have been released, maybe 3 by the time I get this out. If you'd like to see what this iPad actually can do from somebody who edits all their videos on an iPad, you could definitely go check those videos out. Yeah, they will be somewhere up here or in the description. I did actually start out editing on a Mac, this Mac right here actually, and it's the 2016 version, I believe. Or no, I think it's the 20, yeah, I don't even know what it is, but every time I edited on there, like crashed, like everything would just not render right and I couldn't even edit at all, watch back my feed. Yeah, it was just brutal. So I seriously tried every which way to make it work and nothing was really working. So I kind of made the decision, you know what, I'm gonna try out LumaFusion. So I did on my 2016 version iPad Pro, and it was, weirdly enough, that iPad went through my 4K footage better than this Mac did. And I kind of just got so used to editing on it. So I just kept editing on there and it just seemed to work for me. And I found that there's so many videos out there for LumaFusion that help you do all the things that you'd like to do in, let's say, Final Cut Pro or something like that. But this video isn't about LumaFusion, it's about this iPad. Just gonna explain to you that LumaFusion is very user-friendly and that's kind of why I started using it. Are you kidding? Not much, man, just make. But LumaFusion is really user-friendly. That's all I'm just gonna say. It took me about a day to learn everything. And there's tons of YouTube videos out there where you can learn things. This iPad does everything from handle 4K footage to having a crystal clear display for editing pictures or color grading your videos. This iPad for me is mostly for YouTube and making videos. I write on it, write scripts for YouTube on it. I edit all my videos on it, edit a lot of photos on this thing. And because of the LED display, it just looks so clear. Yeah, it's just a really solid all-around computer, if you will. I know it's not exactly a computer, but I pretty well use this thing for a computer in every which way. For somebody who edits on this thing exclusively, this thing is a beast. I really gotta say, I really do love this thing. The playback is great. I don't find I have any problems with any of my 4K footage. It's just really strange to me that the iPad has better playback than the Mac does. Doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, but I can't really speak for the new Macs, the Mac Pros and the Mac Airs, because they also have the M1 chip in them. I usually have lots of tabs open, like with games or movies or YouTube, along with LumaFusion and things I'm looking up on the internet for research for my videos. Like I always have tons of tabs open and they all switch through so smooth. Like let's say I did hit a snag in LumaFusion, I literally just swipe it up, close the app, go back into it, and it's good to go. I did just edit about a 20-minute video for my desk setup, and yeah, the rendering time was really good. Like the playback was smooth. I had no issues. It did say that it was supposed to upload a lot faster than the old one. I definitely noticed a bit more speed, but not a lot when I do upload to YouTube. So I made this video because I do honestly see a future where editing on the iPad is a huge deal, where a lot of people are doing it, especially with the new updates coming to LumaFusion and people talking about Final Cut Pro coming to the iPad. I think that's a big reason why they're putting such powerful chips into these iPads, because it seems like overkill, because really you don't need an M1 chip in an iPad right now at this moment. But with that being said, I do think they put an M1 chip in this iPad for a reason, and there's gonna be lots of bigger things to come, because there was just the iOS, I think it was the 15 or whatever, update at WWDC. They didn't show much for the updates coming to this iPad, which is a huge bummer, but I think they're waiting a little down the road for that. That's just my thoughts. So yeah, let's hope for some big changes. One of the big problems I keep seeing with this iPad from other people is the blooming, and for me, I've noticed it. To be completely honest, I did notice it in a couple situations, but it really wasn't too bad. Like you could watch a lot of these other videos, they do big tests on them. I've seen so many of them, I really don't think I need to make one. But the biggest time I seen it was I was drawing on just a black screen and you could see the blooming behind the white drawing. Other than that, I don't really notice the blooming at all. But the cause of that is because of the new LED display, but the LED display shows such, it's amazing. The blacks are so much more black, the whites are so much more white. The picture is just crispy. The old iPad I was editing on before just couldn't do a lot of things, couldn't do transitions, couldn't even rewind my old like footage. You know how you rewind a clip and play it backwards? Couldn't even do that. I guess for me, comparing to that old of an iPad to one like this is like comparing apples to oranges. But yeah, and honestly, I don't know how I edited without this Apple Pencil. This thing is amazing. Like I just don't even understand how I did it before. Can't see editing without it now. This is a short video. I just wanted to give people kind of my quick feedback from somebody who edits all their videos on this thing. It's a lot of power that you can do a lot of things. You could do transitions, you could add fonts, you could upload 4K files, and the playback is great where you could watch your footage back without having to worry about it. Especially for somebody that's kind of just starting out, I would 100% go with something like this. I think if you're in a professional field, I would probably go with a better editing software, but honestly, I could do a lot with this thing that a lot of these higher end editing softwares can do. So I am very happy with this thing. Bottom line, there's not too many complaints coming out from me. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there thinking, I wonder if I should get the MacBook or if I should get the iPad if I want to edit on the iPad. And that's sort of why I wanted to make this video, just so I could help some people a little bit in the decision, because I do edit everything on here and I don't see myself editing on a Mac. I just see so many new features coming to LumaFusion that I'm really excited for, and I don't see why I would need to upgrade to a Mac. Not even just a Mac, like any kind of editing computer that could run VideoMicro Pro or anything like that, any of those higher end software. I hope this video helped some people out in the decision making, and even if you do have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I'll be sure to get back to you. I'm also thinking about doing another video for this, just for my accessories that I have for this thing, and it's very minimal. I probably could have just threw it in this video. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, God bless, good night, and I'll see you in the next one.